Hi, I'm Kevin with Garrison Dental, and today we are here in Saginaw, Michigan with Dr. James Braun, one of the top 100 lecturers in continuing education here in the United States. So just a real privilege to be here working with him today. And I wanted to ask Dr. Braun a question that we've asked several dentists now, several clinicians around the country. If you could give a couple words of advice, maybe three things to a newer dentist, what would those three things be?
Well, there are several general overview concepts that I think are important to the profession. Being that you are in a profession that we deal with materials, equipment, techniques, you have to be a lifelong student. You cannot go ahead and interrupt that process because things are always changing. You have to be open.
Rapidly sometimes.
Yeah. You have to be open to new procedures, new materials. Certainly do your homework, do the research, and really work with quality companies. To me, that's probably the most important factor. You're going to have a lot of companies which come and go, but if you can go ahead and associate with a company which will offer you quality products or equipment that you can predictably utilize in your clinical practice, to me that's really extremely important. You don't want to be frustrated and have a lot of stress in your clinical practice. You want to be able to have control over it, and you want to be able to continue on the pursuit of learning, and that's, to me, is vital.
That's been a common theme.
Oh,
that's
without
been
a doubt,
expressed,
without a doubt, you never stop. I mean, it goes back to G.V. Black said, professional person can be nothing less than a continuous student. I mean, that's words from 150 years ago, but that's still true, and especially now how things have changed so dramatically, even over the last, as far as my specific interest in the restorative field, in the last 20 years and 10 years, new materials, new products that are on the market that we seemingly were out of reach or hadn't even been considered, and now they're on the forefront, and you apply that to your clinical practice. It's just great. It's just so much fun doing dentistry with the materials and equipment we have now versus even 10 years ago, from the standpoint of outcomes and being very happy and satisfied with the success of that. So that's really one important thing. The other important thing is dealing with patients, understanding their needs, understanding some of the issues they have, dental and non-dental, showing care and concern for them, taking the time to sit down and discuss with them, talk with them, let them know that you care for what their problems are and how best can you resolve them, what can you do for them. And to me, having that relationship is really unique to dentistry.
Well, and we noticed today, videotaping a case that you're working on, that the patient was very comfortable with you. I mean, and it's evident that that this patient, he knew you, he's been coming here a long time, and that trust was definitely there.
Yeah, that goes without saying. I mean, that's one thing I do enjoy about dentistry, is working with people, and I like working with companies like Garrison, and that you have a relationship with, and it's just a real nice synergy to put it all together, the products, the equipment, the patient, the procedures, and when it's successful, you just feel like you're on the top of the world, and there's not many professions that will give you that in-depth sense of satisfaction. You look forward to getting up in the morning and going to work. Yes, there's work, there's effort that takes place, but the outcome is so much worth it, and I'm just thankful that I'm involved with it, and glad to be doing it. That's for sure.
Yeah, that shows.
Yeah,
I mean, absolutely.
And carry that farther is that as you combine the art of technology and the pursuit of education, looking at what's out there, listening to lectures, going to classes, dealing with patients, and putting that together, that's how you build your reputation. So you're successful and you enjoy it, the patients enjoy coming to you. So it all works together, but you have to have that overall goal in mind, and keep your goals lofty. Don't settle, don't give in, and enjoy your work. I mean, otherwise it'd be, it wouldn't be as satisfying as it is right now, that's for sure. So I'm just glad to be part of it.
Well, fantastic. Well, again, Dr. Braun, thank you so much for letting us come in today.
Oh yeah, it was great. We had a great procedure. It was fun and worked out just dandy, and Patient's happy, we're happy, and so it's fun to put it all together.
That's right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's for sure. So
All right.
glad to have you guys here.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.